Shout out to my boy Trump though, man. Free my dog Trump. Free Diddy.
All right.
Yeah, we just lost
Diddy not in
about
jail,
5 listeners.
nigga.
Oh, all right. Well, stop chasing my nigga Diddy.
Stop chasing him. Tell that nigga to stop chasing niggas. How about that?
Never. How you get locked up for just being freaky? Well, he not locked up.
Hey, don't nobody know if he gay for sure, bro.
Okay, first
That's
of all,
what I'm
don't
saying.
say
Like
that.
nobody knows that. It's a bunch of allegations.
That's what I'm saying. So
I ain't saying he ain't
we
gay. I'm
killing
just
him.
saying there's a bunch of allegations.
There's too many
Like,
not
we
to believe
all
he ain't
know
gay.
niggas that pay for pussy,
That's true.
and he paying for booty and pussy. Who cares?
He's actually
It's
paying
too-
for the pussy to get fucked.
right. He just want to see a live porn.
Okay, wait,
We wish we was
no,
that rich.
no.
Bruh,
But
it's too many allegations.
It's a lot.
We wish we was that rich.
All right, so where we stand? Did
I
he?
do wish
If
I
I
was
could
that
call
rich.
2 porn stars, I'll just come to my crib and fuck. I don't want to watch it on the screen.
Oh, if you
I
could
feel
just
like
like
that's a
call
waste
them to
of
come
money.
there, like
I'm
while
calling
looking up.
Pinky and what's my nigga?
I would do it
You
too.
don't want to
Brian
see Pinky
Pumper,
now.
y'all come through.
You don't
I
want
don't.
to see
No.
Pinky now.
First of all, yeah,
You
that,
don't want to
that.
see that now.
I met her. In
You don't know
person.
what I'm into.
I met Pinky in person, man. I was not impressed.
Yeah, she used to come to Greensboro a lot.
She used to. Yeah, she came to Charlotte
Fiddy,
doing
'cause I think Fiddy was
CIAA.
fucking
I was
with
at
her.
some party and she was right there in front of me.
She's like this tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's super petite.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, I used to be my meat to this girl.
Yeah, I done gave her a few.
But nah, that ain't what I was gonna say. I agree with you. I would love to watch. I wouldn't pay the dude to come though.
So
But-
you just gonna call 2 girls to come
I'm
in
going
there.
to do it myself.
I don't want to. But that's your kink.
That's trafficking at that point.
How is that
No,
trafficking?
it's not. Is it?
They say any form of buying sex when it's illegal is considered trafficking. Like in a state where it's illegal. So that's why they keep saying the charges on Diddy is trafficking and people automatically go to child trafficking.
I love the
And it's
media,
like,
man.
bruh, just paying for pussy. That's always going to be trafficking. You paying for pussy in a state where it's illegal.
I thought trafficking was like actually like something else besides paying for pussy.
That's how
thought-
they make it seem.
Yeah,
thought
I
it
thought
was like
trafficking
a-
was like without consent because
Yeah, like a brothel. Of,
They
What
couldn't
I
pay
heard,
for it if
it's
it
any
wasn't-
sexual act that in a state where it's illegal. So in Vegas is not trafficking,
Right.
But if you pay somebody to come to your house, they move from a location. It's like you trafficking. You part of the trafficking process.
So like
Oh,
drug
okay.
trafficking,
Yeah.
sex trafficking.
Yeah, that's what they said
Okay.
too. Like the dude that he was buying drugs from was a drug trafficker.
Trafficker.
But he
Got
really just a
it.
white boy to sell drugs.
Got
But they
it.
hyping it up.
God.
so how they gonna know? If
They
a
just using
motherfucker
legal
traffic-
terms when they shouldn't be like using those legal terms.
he's
Yeah.
not doing anything different than any other celebrity. It's
Yeah.
just the fact of
It's the
how,
terminology.
right. We can
Sorry.
now apply these terms to what you've been doing to make it look like you've been doing a lot more than what you probably
Right.
really been
That
doing.
all makes sense. Because that reads better on the front page.
Right.
Diddy accused of trafficking.
And the first thing people think, oh, he got kids in there? Like, nah, this nigga paying grown men to come here and fuck.
Bro, when you hear trafficking though, you think about somebody
Right.
that's
Yeah,
been
that's
held against their
Yeah.
will.
That's what I thought.
And
Because-
this motherfucker has been put up to go fuck
Right.
something
Well,
at
every now-
anybody's behest.
Free my
because that's
dog,
what
bruh.
we were drilled with the information from Epstein. So
Right.
that's really kind of all we have to go off of when it comes to quote unquote
Right.
child sex trafficking.
I had a few people ask me what that was. So there you have it, few people. I didn't know
Yeah.
what that was. I thought it literally meant you had to move the girl and against her will.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was just like drug
Cross
trafficking.
states. Cross
Damn,
states.
so if a cop run up on you, hey, freeze! I ain't paid for shit.
Oh yeah, you was trafficking. You was trafficking that girl.
I ain't paid for shit,
And it's
sir.
fucked up because not saying he didn't do anything wrong. I'm not sitting here and saying that, but if he flew in, the girls that wanted to be flued out, if he flew anybody out,
trafficking.
that's trafficking.
Technically.
Damn. So if
you
a girl
pay
say
for sex.
fly me out, and when I get down, McGee the Oshkosh Booshbagosh.
Oh, yeah, you
Because you
trafficking.
pay. Is it because you paid for the flight?
Oh, I guess. I don't know how that would work. But my thought is that you're paying for her to come to you.
To fuck.
Yeah.
So if she paid for her own flight and then you fuck her when she
you
get
should
there,
be good then.
But what if you pay her after the sex? Is it trafficking?
That's probably
Yes.
trafficking.
Yeah.
Is that not a
You
gift?
paying for a sexual act.
So
Well,
what
She
if
said,
you,
"Is that not a gift?"
That's a gift.
You
If I
should
give
give her. You should give it to her when she go back home.
All right, so is Am I good now? I fuck her. I send her home. Then I give her
Nah,
a
that's
gift.
trafficking.
When I was
That premeditated trafficking.
I don't know.
bro, trying to get around that trafficking deal.
Right.
Just go to
'Cause the-
Vegas, bro. Vegas
The
is free.
trafficking makes it worse.
If she come to
does.
Vegas and then you pay for it in Vegas,
I
is
think
it
you
trafficking?
good, dude.
You
You
good.
might be good in
'Cause
Vegas.
it's legal there.
Oh yeah, you straight in Vegas.
Okay.
But
I
if y'all
straight.
talk about it on the plane and you ain't in Vegas, you don't premeditated the crime.
All right, Diddy. There you go, man.
All right, hire
go
me.
to Vegas.
I went to law school, Diddy.
Take that. Take that.
Then you gonna
You
have
took
you
a law-
locked
a law-
I
up.
done watched
certificate?
8 seasons of SVU. Bring it
Okay.
on, goddamn.
All right.
I think we've
You
all
gon-
watched 8 seasons.
You
If
gonna
you
be the
sat in
diddler for
crib-
real.
If you sat in the crib, you've watched 8
Matlock,
seasons of
come
SVU.
on.
Nah, I really do hope they like figure this shit out because
He's too calm. That's why I think like he know that they. So he knows like they putting these words out there because he too calm. Russell left. Russell's like, I
or
know
did
I'm
he
in trouble.
get did he get some words and tips from Russell?
Hold
Just
on,
be quiet.
time out. Let's set the record straight, man. Russell Simmons was never accused of anything in a court of law.
Not in a
in
court of law.
anything. Some people said some
Yep.
shit
Yeah.
on the internet.
he got
That was it.
And he left.
And he's been in Bali, but we don't know if he's in Bali because of some people on the internet.
Listen,
nigga ain't
Bali
been
is
back.
nah. Bali affordable. He's just over there because it's affordable.
He ain't
Oh,
got
maybe
one
so.
charge though. He ain't got one charge, one allegation, one person trying to. He don't have no court
I
cases.
thought it was
The documentary you sent me, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. We're
So
talking
she
about-
didn't press charges. She
Oh,
just
okay.
came out like she.
So
told her
what's the
story.
point of doing all that if you ain't gonna press charges?
It was the same thing like Surviving R. Kelly. Before, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, when Surviving R. Kelly came out, it was about what he was doing, but nobody had.
never had a
went to
charge
court
before that.
yet. Nobody went to court yet. So that was to raise. That was what you sent me was the ways of raising because I didn't know.
Yeah, man.
So I'm watching that shit. I didn't know.
I was watching that shit at work. Like, what, Russ?
And so,
What?
and they talked about that for maybe a week or two. They mentioned it on a couple podcasts I listened to. But I mean, Russell's in Bali, so
What's it? Court of popular opinion or court
a
of
court of
Court of
public
public-
opinion.
public opinion?
I see
yeah.
what they do now. What they do now is they find the target. I don't know who they is. I'm just saying they. I think they find a target. Once they find a target or targets, they build a case. And once they build the case, before they even do anything, take any legal action, they get the people's opinion of you to change. I.e., any
Cassie
pick
thing.
anybody.
Yeah.
No, that changed the people's
Right.
opinion, and also does that not change like our opinion or supports our opinion? It helps the people that have maybe a similar story to say, me too. Once you get them involved and they start dropping either lawsuits or just saying shit online,
Right.
then you get this public discourse about a person. And so to me, it's still only a matter of time before they put charges on him
Yes.
and take him to court.
Which is I would rather that happen because at this point it's just a bunch of headlines.
Yeah, it is. Nothing really happened. He's living his life again.
I was gonna say
But you-
He's
That's-
sorry.
He should. I mean, until they take him to court.
to add what to you saying. I hate to dive into conspiracies too deep, so I'm gonna keep it short. But I just feel like it's a certain thing or a certain action that celebrities do that don't align up.
You talking about with the Illuminati type shit?
Well, I ain't saying Illuminati. I'm just
Okay.
saying it's certain actions that don't line up with an agenda,
Yeah.
and then usually it ends up getting this celebrity fucked
'em
up,
out. Yeah.
or shipped off.
But that's my thing with Diddy. I couldn't figure out. I don't see what he could have done. He been quiet.
Shit.
Up until that time, he hadn't done anything. He had been just making that album.
Well, we can't say he ain't done nothing because
I mean,
Damn
that-
Show did something to Cassie.
What?
And it seemed like that's when all that shit started happening.
He didn't do anything publicly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like
okay,
publicly, we hadn't heard from him. Then we got an album from him. We was jamming it, and then
He was
hey,
working on
nigga,
another
lawsuit.
project. Yeah.
He
You rate
paid
me.
somebody to come. According to the lawsuit, that he paid somebody to come have sex with Cassie too.
I just believe like this world, man, like regardless of what you do, you the villain in somebody's story. You got somebody
Always.
out there that's willing to take you down
Right.
a peg, a notch, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
This-
and
yo.
just because you're up there, that don't mean you're untouchable. There's
Okay.
somebody out there that's gonna be like, yeah, I hate this nigga.